How fast can you read? 300 words per minute? 400 words per minute? Look, you don't actually need to know your average reading speed. Most people fall into one of three categories. You're either a speed reader, a normal reader, or you don't read. But whatever type of reader you are, pay attention because I'm about to talk about the science of speed reading, explaining some of the techniques behind speed reading and why speed reading is actually flawed. And I'll also share with you what I think is the most efficient form of reading. You see, I set a goal at the start of this year to read one book every week for the entire year. That's 52 books, and not small ones either. So far I've read Atomic Habits by James Clear, How to Change Your Mind by Michael Pollan, the Elon Musk biography, and even the entire history of Genghis Khan. And let me tell you, that dude did a lot. But reading takes precious time. And I also have a job that I need to keep doing, a dog that I need to take care of, I have this YouTube channel, and I'm also trying to maintain some sentiment of a social life. So how am I supposed to read a whole new book every single week? Speed reading. The average person's reading speed is about 250 words per minute. But if you learnt to speed read, you could potentially double that, triple that, or even more. Therefore, you could read books twice or 3 times as fast, freeing up more of your valuable time. But here's the problem. The dirty little secret about speed reading is as your reading speed increases, your understanding and comprehension decreases. This means that the faster you read something, the less you understand and the less you remember about it. Let me explain. A thorough study in 2016 looked at a variety of different speed reading techniques and found them all to be pretty much flawed. For example, one rule of speed reading is that you never stop on a word, you just keep going. But naturally when you're reading, if you stop on a word, it's because your brain is having trouble to process or understand that word. And by stopping on it, you take a moment to process that word in the context of the sentence, so you get a better understanding of the text as a whole. Similarly, regression is when you reread the previous line to better understand the paragraph as a whole. But speed reading doesn't allow for regressions either, which just increases the confusion because your brain's not fully processing and understanding the text as you're speeding through it. Other speed reading techniques attempt to use things like peripheral vision, focusing on fewer words and just trying to use your peripheral vision to take in the surrounding words and put that information together. This is actually impossible. Our brains are good, but they're not that good. Anyone who claims to be using their peripheral vision for the reading, their brain is probably just picking up the odd word from surrounding areas of focus and just filling in the blanks, which ultimately is going to lead to an inaccurate representation of what they're reading. Another method of speed reading is to inhibit subvocalization. So when you read a sentence, don't say the words in your mind as you're reading over them. The only way to inhibit subvocalization is to just not do it. That's the advice they say online, just don't do it. It's really hard to just do, you know? It takes practice. The only way that I know to inhibit subvocalization is to scan over text so fast that your mind literally cannot say the words fast enough and keep up with you. But if you're skimming over the text that fast, you're not really retaining that information. Finally, speed reading is intense. It requires energy and focus, and you don't even learn the information that well. Slow reading, on the other hand, is relaxing, it's enjoyable, and you actually understand the text you're reading, and you learn from it and remember it. So if you want to smash through multiple books, articles, essays, and research papers, then speed reading is very fast, but it's not very efficient. A better method of quickly getting through a lot of text is by skimming, where you literally skim over the text and read the first and maybe last sentence of each paragraph to determine if it's of interest to you or not. If it's not, quickly move on to the next paragraph and save yourself a few hundred words. This technically isn't speed reading, but it is a quick way to analyze large amounts of writing and gain a basic understanding without too much of the non-essential details. Another way to read faster is to listen to it. Download audiobooks or get a text-to-speech converter. And by speeding it up to 1.5 times, 2 times, or even faster, you can quickly read and remember entire books without even needing to read at all. Or you can just read the old-fashioned way. Take your time, relax, take it all in, and let the reading take you on an incredible journey. By the way, if you've watched this far into the video and you've been wondering where I've been lately, well, in my last video, I said that I really wanted to get to 50,000 subscribers. I wanted to get it to 50,000. And the only thing that could stop that from happening was if my laptop broke. Maybe my computer will break down and I won't be able to create them anymore. Well, my laptop kind of broke. But now, 2 months later, I got this shiny new MacBook Pro. So now I'm back in business, creating brand new videos for you guys every Sunday. Next week's video is going to be all about comparing yourself to others. So if that's something that you tend to do, definitely check it out just here, or check out some of my many other videos all about helping you to live smarter, happier, and healthier lives. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.